we're here.
Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to Threeflings, the only show on Twitch with 3 tieflings every Friday night. Threeflings is a collection of one-shot adventures from the UNCAGED Anthology, so if this is your first episode or your 70th, welcome, you are all caught up. We are fortunate to be sponsored by legendary pants makers of beautiful dice like wine dice and cosmic dice. And we're actually going to be doing a giveaway of cosmic dice during the show, so be sure to stick around and keep alert for when we announce that. Tonight, we are playing Beneath the Maelstrom by Christine Previs from Uncaged Volume 2 with the Rusalka on the cover. And without further ado, let's meet our Tiefs, starting with Zan. Tell us about your Tief.
My tiefling is Shy, who is a knowledge cleric of the Bright Horns, and one of the things she's been working on is getting more in touch with nature, so she's now also multi-classed into Ranger. And she will throw the book at you.
The gig is up!
Oh, I forgot to update your overlay. Next week.
Next week.
Well, since Gwen's spoken up, Gwen, why don't you tell us about your Tief?
I'm playing Adara, our resident fighty-bitey tiefling. She has no magic, but she won't let that stop her from starting trouble with her warg puppy Crouton.
And let's go to your cousin. Hey, Draz, tell us about your Tief.
Hey, I'm Draz. I play Vittoria, who is Adara's cousin. She's a Gloomstalker ranger who likes to shoot crossbows and use magic and fight crime with her dire wolf puppy, Toast.
Perfect.
Tonight's adventure features some content warnings. It will feature deep water, and there is a potential for harm to animals. So if either of those are going to be triggers for you, feel free to duck out, and we will be happy to see you next week. Otherwise, let's get into it. Who wants to give us a previously on Threeflings? We played 3 Heads Are Better Than One by Fenway Jones, our 69th episode. So nice, we played it twice.
Part 2.
We went to the circus!
Went to the circus. So last week, we resolved all of the circus tasks we had started. Because the week before, we just went around the circus and were like, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? And toward the end of it, we're like, all right, we're just going to be efficient with these. We're only going to get all of the quests, and then we're going to go resolve them in one loop around the thing, much to our DM's chagrin. So we did that, and we then collected all of our various rewards from our various circus performers, and then we went to actually go see the circus and watch everyone do their show. But it turns out that a competing circus had sabotaged the finale, so a chimera started attacking the audience, and we had to subdue the chimera, and also, firmly reprimand the person who caused the chimera to go rogue. So his head was removed.
Reprimand is a
Reprimand.
fun way of saying that, Vittoria shot the Cyclops in the eye, and then the ringleader cut off the Cyclops' head.
A stern reprimand. He won't forget that anytime soon. But yeah.
You know what? That's true.
Yeah. So then we were like, we did it, team. We resolved the circus. And that is my memory of last week.
You also got a letter.
We did. We don't know what it says yet, though.
Fancy letter.
Right?
You didn't open it. So who knows what it says? It could be literally anything.
We just never opened the
Adara.
letter, and we just skipped that adventure.
Adara, maybe it says something about a missing person that you should go find.
I don't want to. You open it. I don't want to read this.
Well, but yeah, that is worth a point of shared inspiration for the group, if you want.
Yay.
At least, someone who can, afford to send a letter that's, gold and shit, at least they can probably pay off.
That's true.
That's true, but also, fuck missing people.
It's a missing people thing.
Shy's got a good intuition for this kind of thing. I don't trust it. Shy, you read the letter.
Well, Shy wasn't here for the last couple of episodes, so
Oh yeah,
Shy.
Shy's not here. Vittori, you read this cursed letter. My inner Shy tells me that it might be a missing persons case, and I don't want to deal with that.
Okay. Vittori opens the letter.
So this is an immaculately printed letter. The outside of the envelope is gold, as you saw. And where's the letter? Hey, I had my sticky note. There it is. It was underneath everything else.
Vittori opens the envelope and it's just empty, and it's like, well, roll credits.
We've been pranked. Go home, everyone.
Oh no, we've been glitter bombed!
No.
It is full of glitter. No, it's not.
Oh no.
But it is written in immaculate script and is to the ladies 3 parenthesis horned.
Perfect.
Your presence is required immediately for a matter of personal protection against the menace silver serpents threatening our person. Remuneration will be plentiful, commensurate to the protection preferred. See you in Apridius, Lady Coprium.
The fuck is the
So
prettiest?
Vit reads out this letter to Adara and puts it down as like, I think we're trying to prevent someone from going missing.
Well, I guess that's better.
So, you know, probably should, like, do this before they do go missing or, like, you know, die or something, and then, you know, then we have that on our hands.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, what direction do we gotta go?
Well, you're currently on an island, so you have to get off of the island.
Alright. Is there...
Time to go into the sea!
I start walking.
I'm gonna ask Shy, what have you been doing? You took the boat to the circus.
Yes.
Did you attend the circus?
For a bit. I found it a
Okay.
very silly place. Probably
Like
walked
Camelot.
around, saw the things that I wanted to see, and then kind of stumbled into this tent, which was really a shop full of familiars. I imagine that it's a traveling portion of a larger shop, but
Run by Sir
managed-
Berthazar?
yes,
Oh my god.
managed to pick up something very interesting in that shop.
There's a lot of interesting things in Berthazar's House of Familiars. Available at DM Scout.
But
Wow.
basically, Shai looks like she has a tiny origami dragon on her shoulder made out of parchment paper that tends to kind of have its tail looped around her neck to keep balance, and Dante is on her other shoulder.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Do they get along, or are they both just giving each other side eyes?
They were a bit wary of each other at first, but Dante likes batting around the dragon when it rolls into a ball, so they actually do get along pretty well.
Hell yeah.
Cute.
All right, so when do you meet up with these two post circus shenanigans?
Probably when Shai's looking for a boat off of the island.
Okay. Yeah, that I'll say you all meet up at the docks.
Did we know Shy was here?
Hey, Jai.
Yeah, you took the boat over with Shy.
Okay.
You didn't. You popped up from hell.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I see Shy, and I'm just like,
But
what the fuck?
Vittori knew Shy was here.
You were here the whole time?
Oh yeah, speaking of hell, can we just acknowledge for a moment that Ophelia went back to hell with the hellhound so that she could hand the hounds over to her mom so that she could like properly house train them. So that's where
So that's where
Ophelia's gone
Ophelia
off
and the 5 hellhounds we got last episode are
to. Or 4.
4 hellhounds. That's right. 'cause
I
it's
hope we didn't gain another hound while I was
the 12
looking.
hellhounds.
Yes.
The,
You have
the
4 hellhounds.
101
101 hellhounds. Yeah, so Adara has a moment of, what the fuck, you were here the whole time?
Well, I had some things of my own to attend to, and, well, I wasn't really all that interested in the circus. I saw what I needed to see very quickly.
Alright, what's that?
Oh, this is my bookworm.
Boo!
Their
Return
name
it.
is Mystorious.
Wait, what?
Their name is Mystorious.
Idara just looks at Vittori for a second and then is like, okay. I misheard.
That's not a kind of baked good.
I misheard the name at first for a second there, but I got it now.
Mm-hmm.
Does it like talk?
And with that, you hear the dragon like talking in a bit of a growly language, and you hear Shy talk back in the same language, and you know it's draconic because
Okay.
you've heard Shy talk before.
Yeah.
I got it. It speaks pretentious. Perfect for you.
Oh.
With that, I think Mist would probably spit a little glob of ink at Adara.
Hey, I didn't say it was bad. It's cute. Also, fuck you. Shy, tell your dragon fuck you.
Just like, aw, but Mist is just very protective.
Alright.
Love Mist.
Anyway,
Yes.
we got a letter to go protect someone from being kidnapped. So in the interest of not being tasked with a missing persons case in another, like, 2 days, want to get moving?
Preempting missing person cases.
Yeah.
I like this thought process.
Yeah, it's toeing the line, but I'll allow it for now. We'll see how many of them we run into.
Yeah, like, if people start, like, rewording their cases just so we're more likely to take them up,
They're just like, oh yeah, please come protect my daughter from going missing. And then we show up and we're like, where's your daughter? And they're like, man, the letter really got delayed in the mail. She's been missing for 3 months. You are super late. Then we've got a problem.
yeah.
So heading to the docks, you see a lot of sailors around, and captains preparing their ships. The circus is still in town for like 8 more days, but as soon as they see you notice, especially Adara with your incredibly high perception, several sailors making like warding signs, and some pull their hats like down over their eyes and turn away from you. They don't seem to be interested in taking you on board.
All right, unacceptable.
God, we were talking about this in the Discord earlier. This is actually a plot point.
Are there any that seemed like, I mean, a little bit less choosy? Guess I should say.
You do see one ship, a caravel called the Second Wind, and has a kind of rough and tumble crew. There's a muscular femme orc with a big captain's hat leaning on deck against the wheel, smoking a pipe. And even though some of the crew is making those warding signs, she tipped her hat at you.
Oh, yeah.
Side.
May I go to one of the crew making the warding signs
Mhm.
I would like to go straight up to whichever person is trying hardest to avoid eye contact. And just be, I want to walk straight up to them, move myself so I am in their line of sight, and then just be like, "Hi, what the fuck is your problem?"
You're not looking for nothing as long as you're not looking for passage,
Why
ma'am.
would that be a problem?
We've heard rumors about the 3 tieflings on ships.
What rumors?
Unlucky to bring 3 tieflings on a ship.
Oh my fucking god. First of all, discrimination. Second of all, I'm talking to your boss. Gonna go back to the other three.
I'm gonna speak with the manager.
Did you two know that there are rumors going around that bringing 3 tieflings on your ship is bad luck? What the fuck have you two been doing?
Shai just kind of
I
looks
haven't
around
heard
and is
these
just like,
Is this Ophelia's fault?
Yeah, probably,
Shai's
actually.
just like, well, wait a, and then Shai kind of makes it clear. He's just like, wait a minute, I've been on ships with you twice, and each time something has happened to the ship.
That
What about
doesn't
you
sound,
two?
That doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah, I was thinking, I haven't heard these rumors before, but like thinking back, it's like, I'm not sure if it's like, there's a correlation there, or if, it's just a coincidence, but yeah, a lot of boats, like when I'm traveling by myself, like it's fine, like nothing ever like remotely bad happens, but like the moment that I'm doing it with like 2 of you, or like, well, you, both of you, or Ophelia, it's like shit goes down.
Are we cursed? Shai, you would know if we're cursed, right?
I'm still looking for that whole prophecy thing. I'm not convinced that there isn't a prophecy out there, so it could possibly be tied into that.
Oh god, if there's a prophecy out there that's like, we haven't like heard it and we're still affected by it, that'd suck.
3 teeth sink ships, the classic prophecy. Alright, well, this sucks.
I mean, the last ship that we were on, the one before we were on went down, but the one we got on after that was only attacked by a Hydra.
Yeah, I was not here for that.
The crew immediately starts like rapidly making signs.
Would you knock it off?
The captain saunters down the deck and gives an elaborate bow.
Hello?
Welcome aboard the Second Wind, looking for passage.
Alright, I do like the name.
Yeah,
Uh,
very fitting.
Yeah, we are looking for passage. Apparently your crew has a problem with that, though.
She casts an eye on her crew and she says, well, not all of them are up for danger. Ah, my apologies.
What if
Captain
we all...
Timar Windbreaker at your service.
Nice to meet you. But I just had a thought. What if we all board like different boats? Would that break the curse?
I think it's very rude of everyone to assume that we are nothing but friendly. Wait.
And Shai's just like, frankly, none of those situations were our fault in the least, and we helped resolve any situations that came about because of those.
Yeah, so... In short, yeah, we need a ride.
She eyes you up and down, says, well, we're willing to take you on board.
Great, I also...
30 gold a passenger.
Does that seem like she's ripping us off?
I'm thinking that we're going to have to take that because
Yeah.
I just want
I
to
would
know.
rather
Also,
not
it's
haggle.
like...
I won't.
Also, it's like, that's fair, being like, we'll, take you on, but only at a high cost, because if shit's gonna, like, happen to the boat or whatever, like, You know, that's already like good compensation.
That's gonna help cover any damage that happens while we're on board.
Why would you assume
Yeah.
there would be damage? No, I won't haggle. I just want to know if she's inflating her prices for us. It will affect my view of her as a person.
I mean, you could give me an inside check.
Sure. Not great. 11.
Doesn't seem to be.
All right.
But seeing you sizing her up, she just says, well, if it's too high a price, I mean, you can work on the ship. I'm always happy to have another pair of hands.
How long is the trip?
To get you, where are you going?
Oh god.
I look at
What
Victoria.
was the name of the place?
A Prius?
A Prius?
A Prius. A Prettius.
A Prettius.
Shai never got the name from them, so she wouldn't even know.
Shai's just like, you wrote down the name, right?
Goes, what? Now, Prettius, I'm happy to take you to, especially if you're up for some adventure. That happens to be just past the rumored Lost Palace. And at that, some of her crew starts making the same sign that they had made when you first approached.
And Shai hears
I just
the words
love-
lost and palace, and immediately kind of like does pleading eyes at Adara.
But I just love this whole scene because just in the background, just people constantly making the sign at like a various speed. It's very funny to imagine.
Idara looks directly at Shai and just starts nodding, like, aggressively. And is then like, you seem like fun. Your crew, you deserve better.
Oh, they'll be fine. They just haven't been thoroughly blooded yet.
All right.
Well,
Well,
no, are they about to?
Because, well, see, the Lost Palace is about a day's ride away. So, you paying or are you working?
I'm paying.
Vittori will pay.
yeah, I'll pay. If it's only a day, that's not long enough to get bored.
Welcome
But I
aboard
mean,
the
we will
Second
help with the
Wind.
palace.
Yeah, we will be very involved with the Lost Palace situation, but until we get there, we're just gonna have it sit for a day.
Yeah.
She,
Sometimes the Threeflings need to like chill for a moment and then like get thrust into like a sudden storm and be like, oh, not this shit again.
It would never.
Tamar gestures for one of her sailors to come over and collect the fee. This is now. Show our passengers to our guest quarters. And takes you to basically what are crew quarters, but like not damp. With some slung beds and the below deck. This is about a 50-foot wide ship, 2 masts. And with you all on board, you set sail on the Second Wind. It's a nice windy day. And captain and crew are having a good time. Some of the crew still seems pretty nervous. But captain's doing well. If y'all can get up and have a walk if you want. But everybody seems to be kind of, I'd say about half the crew seems comfortable. The other half is looking anxiously at you, looking anxiously ahead, and just generally concerned. Some of them are praying as you walk by, rubbing like sacred totems.
To kind of assuage that over the course of like the day, Shy will periodically do things like tell stories or kind of entertain a bit so that, can kind of just make them a bit less nervous.
Not to undo all your hard
Tori
work.
is counteracting this by occasionally just walking back and forth in front of a group of sailors that have been praying and stuff. Just casually oh, am I bothering you? Am I bothering you?
Yeah, same cousin energy. I was gonna say, Idara, every single time somebody is making some sort of prayer or spit over the side of the railing or whatever, she just looks directly at them until they get very uncomfortable and is just doing
Why do
this.
I do anything with you two? Why?
They started it. A net neutral impact on the ship.
I love it.
Sorry, Shy.
Sorry, button. It had to be done.
So, this all happens. And there's a favorable wind. It's a nice sunny day. There's seagulls ahead. There's dolphins alongside the ship. As you get further out in the deeper waters, you see some merfolk waving, some of the sailors waving back. Some of the merfolk make some kind of obscene gestures and then dive under the water.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Shy would insult them in Aquan in return.
Idara turns back to the crew who have been mean mugging this whole time and are just they have better manners than some people here.
And after about 12 hours, the sky gets cloudy. Lightning starts to crackle. A strong wind picks up. Captain Windbreaker shouts, "All right, hold tight, crew. Approaching her." You see some of the crew start to pray again, and some of them start lashing themselves to the ship.
Yeah, Shy will go ahead and use her anchor backpack to anchor herself to a portion of the ship and just kind of say, Idara, Vittori, if you stick near me, we can definitely weather this, but, that's your choice.
Vittori doesn't anger herself to anything, but she does put on her deerstalker cap, which is a water breathing cap. And then because the Threeflings have gotten so many water breathing caps that I think that they would have enough that she just takes out a second smaller deerstalker cap and she puts it on toast.
Oh my god.
Oh, and Mysterious ducks into one of the books in her leather-bound bags because Shy, of course, has leather waterproof bags for her books.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my hood. No, I have a different thing. It's a ring now. Twist my ring.
Don't you have a Cloak of the Manta Ray? Or is that a different thing?
No, I have a Cloak of the Manta Ray. I just think I swapped it out for a ring that gives me the same stuff. I'm reading my magic items. Yeah, Ring of the Merfolk.
Okay.
So Idara just makes sure her rings are on, and then is yeah, I'll hang out near you until something more exciting happens.
Yeah, Shy has her Ring of the Merfolk as well, so.
Yeah, we all have them.
You see a sailor.
I always forget that it has an actual benefit.
A sailor up in the crow's nest screams out, "The Maelstrom! There she is, Captain!" And looking ahead of you, about 800 feet ahead, you see a massive whirlpool starting to suck you in. The captain shouts, "Grab the mast! Somebody grab the mast!" Or not the mast, the wheel.
That makes more
So
sense.
anyone who wants to can
grab onto the mast.
Sure,
Grab the mast.
I'll grab the wheel if it's within 30 feet. I assume it will be.
Give me an athletics check to steer the ship.
Oh, no.
Shy, do you need help?
Okay, sure. Actually, I'm not terrible at this, so it should be okay. A 12?
That is not enough to right it. And
Oh no.
you start to get sucked in, and the Maelstrom does 9 damage to the. Wait, does it hit it first? Yes, it does.
Adara,
Oh, yeah, it just hit.
Yeah,
Adara, I need your muscle.
that's me.
The sailors, first Captain Tamar comes over to help, to assist, while the sailors just get buckets and things to patch the hull with. As they're like, this is why we didn't want to come! And some of them start pointing at the 3 of you and spitting, just going, cursed! Cursed!
If there's going to be a Maelstrom here, then it's hardly our,
Right?
fault for being here.
Can I run over and try to take the wheel so Shy can
Yeah.
do something else? Okay, I'm going to do
Give me an
that.
athletics check.
On my way there, I'm just gonna be like, this has nothing to do with us. All right, athletics. Oh yeah, aggregate 20.
So not enough.
Oh man, I gotta roll higher than a 12? Impossible.
Damn.
Wait, is the ship captain helping? Do I have advantage?
Ooh, yes.
Well, I'm
she is,
helping
actually.
because I'm still
Shy's
there.
helping!
Oh, yes. You have advantage.
Yay! Well, 24?
Not quite enough.
Hey.
Oh, it's good. It's 25, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, damn it!
I can do it. It's just gonna take a couple more dice rolls.
Okay, well, on the next round, you'll get to try again.
Uh,
And you get sucked further in.
Can Vittori do anything like?
Yeah,
at the
Vittori,
ship?
what would you like to do as this is
Can
happening?
I double help? Because I know that with advantage you can only grant it once. But can I double help so you roll 3 dice?
No.
Damn it.
You cannot double help.
If you want
Maybe
to,
something else though.
yeah.
Just trying to think. I don't think anything in Vittori's skill set would be able to help in a different way.
Well, you can breathe underwater, which means you might
Sure.
be able to patch the ship better.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Guess what? The
Interesting.
ship gets pummeled again, and it is now taking on water.
that
Yeah.
feels like something that somebody can help with.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody
I guess
want to
Vittori
try?
will just
You, if you get in the water, you will have to make an athletics check to not get pulled straight down.
That's true. I guess I'll just help with patching the hole from the inside then.
Okay.
Am I making another athletics check?
Go for it.
Shy still helping?
Yes.
All right. Don't fail me now, legendary pants. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. 27.
All right.
Ooh.
Damn!
So the ship is taking on water, but with Vittori and the crew patching it, Nadara and the captain and Shy all steering this wheel, you manage to wrench the ship out of the whirlpool. Just as you manage to steer the ship up and out of the Maelstrom's reach, a figure moves into your peripheral vision. A large, hulking figure emerging out of the water and onto the rocks ahead. As Tamar had told you, sorry, I forgot. Tamar was like, let's take her over on those rocks for repairs. And that is where this creature comes from. I got ahead of myself. This
All right.
must be the guardian monster, said. The legendary monster said to guard the sunken palace. A mouth filled with row after row of thin needle-like teeth split the face of each of its 6 heads on
Dara!
its long, sinewed necks as they roar in your direction.
Spider-Man pointing at it like,
I know I should be afraid or like something, but Victoria's just like pointing at the figure and be like, Adara, look, they have teeth like you.
The captain shouts, "It's Skilla!" And the creature swims under the ship. And you feel the ship starting to be pulled into the Maelstrom. You also see 3 dogs swimming alongside her, barking.
More dogs,
and you
more
see
dogs.
just black, putrid, something nasty coming off of their mouths, and they have 2 heads apiece.
ma'am?
6 heads, 6
Uh-huh.
heads.
Okay.
Are
Okay.
you going to jump
Oh.
off the ship, or are you going to let her pull you down?
So wait,
Are those the only 2 options? Can we not attack her and hopefully
can
get
attack
to
her.
properly ship?
or steer?
I'm
we
gonna
roll
say
initiative?
it's alright if you can handle the wheel. I'm gonna go attack that. Because I've got range.
I can absolutely handle the wheel. I say, do we just need to go straight?
Just towards the shore.
I want to angle the wheel toward the shore and like, is there a clear shot or do we have to like navigate?
There's a clear shot to shore.
I want to angle the wheel toward the clear shot to shore and I want to activate my immovable rod, like in the wheel.
Okay.
That's my contribution.
Okay. Let's roll some initiative, friends.
Ah, jeez.
Alright.
A 21.
Oh, dang.
And
20.
Thank you, Legendary Pants, for like giving me a good initiative roll, because I usually do not do well at those for some
sorry
reason.
for hitting my microphone. I was too excited about my natural 20. Thank you, Legendary Pants. For
Oh!
a 24.
What was it? 2 crits for initiative and I rolled a 19. So this is awesome.
Oh, I didn't roll a crit for initiative, but because I have a +5 to my initiative, so I rolled a 16.
Still good.
But-
Still in the upper
But
25%.
still good.
In any case, we both rolled really high for initiative, and that's great.
Yeah. Okay, Adara, you are up.
All right. So is it my turn to like do the thing with the steering and the rod, or is that has that been resolved already?
We can say you did that.
Okay. Now that it is on track, I'm gonna go up to the front of the ship. How big is the thing blocking us?
Let's say, in fact, let me tell you what it is. It is huge.
Okay.
Nice.
Smaller than I
It is-
feared.
Currently kind of under the ship.
Hmm.
It has
Under the
6 heads
ship.
and 12 tentacle-like legs.
All right. I turn to Vittoria and Shy and I say, "How stupid do we want to be?"
I mean,
Half off the railing.
It's under the ship.
What was that, Zan?
There might be a.
I said, is that a trick question?
Is that a trick answer? What does that mean?
It means we're gonna be stupid about this regardless. Might as well go really stupid.
Hell yeah! I'm jumping in the water.
Lovely.
I figure I can't die, so I've got that going for me.
Leroy Jenkins.
So yeah, I'm just gonna
Make
go.
me an athletics check, please.
Sure. I can breathe water, and I have a deal with death presently. Natural 1 on my athletics check.
Okay.
Oh no.
The pants give it and they take it away.
So, Adara,
Mm-hmm.
you jump into the water, and you are confident in your swimming. You know you can breathe water. You are not expecting the strength of this whirlpool, and you zoop, go straight to the bottom.
All right, that's fine.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
I can breathe water. I can be down here a while.
Yup. You fall in a deep pool of water.
All right. Was that my action? Or can I now attempt to leave the pool of water?
Well, let's see.
I have an argument that so far I've moved and then been subjected to an athletics check. And therefore,
That's
if I
true.
use my action to do another move, I can try and get out.
You know what? That's true. I'm gonna say, you find yourself at the bottom of a pool along with about a multitude. I'm not gonna roll for it, but several corpses in various stages of decay down there.
So this seems like a kind of permanent fixture thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we're gonna just compartmentalize that real quick. And I would like to try and make a check to escape the corpse whirlwind.
The corpse party.
The corpse
Okay.
party. All right.
Give me an athletics check, please.
Ugh, that's not gonna do it. That's a 14.
Okay. You surface from the pool
Oh.
and you find yourself in a dimly lit room.
Okay.
There's an open archway to one side of the pool's edge. And everything else is silence.
Okay. I assume we'll circle back to me.
Vittori, what's up?
Vittori just like sees her cousin just like dive into the water and not surface, and she's all like attacked, and she's like, oh god, what has happened there? But how far are we from the shore?
About 800 feet.
So it would definitely not be possible to
No.
like swim to the shore to get
My bad, you're about
some
400 feet.
bearings.
The whirlpool has a diameter of 300 feet.
Is there a place on the ship where Vittori can get a clear shot of the creature? That without like the boat being in the way.
I mean, the creature is much bigger than the boat.
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright, considering that like obviously
boats-
from a play perspective
So the boat is 50 feet from bow to stern and 15 feet across. The creature is much bigger than that.
Okay. I'd say from a player standpoint, I'm just like, oh, Adara has progressed to the next part of the adventure. Maybe we should follow. But from a character perspective,
Like my
Vittori
cousin
definitely
died.
wants to fight this creature
Yeah.
and to like, get this thing to shore. So it's time to burn one of her new level 3 spell slots. Vittori like basically charges her bow with demonic energy, and like her bolt like glows like hot red until it's like a pure white, and then like electricity starts crackling around her crossbow as she uses a lightning arrow, and that affects the next attack that she hits with. So I'm gonna let's see how this first one goes. That is a 22.
That hits.
Woo. So that would that's a 4d8. So I'm just gonna roll those manually. 4, 7, 2. Oh god, maths. 4, 7, 2, 7. And I'm gonna double check because I know that there is a dex save or something involved, so let me check when that happens. Okay, yeah, no, that's still... Okay, yeah. So it takes 14... Welcome to maths, where I do maths. Yeah, that's 20 points of lightning damage, and then yeah, and there is nothing 10 feet of the creature, is there? Besides like the ship and stuff.
There's a ship and the dogs.
Okay. Can the dogs make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yes. Oh, that's not 20. That is not.
Okay.
And that, okay, so, one of them got a 14, one got a 4, and one got a nat 20.
And my DC is a 14, so the 14 succeeds?
Okay.
Okay. So, the ones that succeeded take 3 points of lightning damage, and the one that failed take 6.
6, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then my second attack, that is another 22.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And that is just a regular D10.
Crouton having the brain cell today.
Crouton has the brain cell, so he's going to be the one who rescues Adara's immovable rod.
Well, of course he is, because he's a good boy.
Because he knows how to fetch.
Yeah.
Can he fetch an immovable
and
rod?
that-
That's like fetching Mjolnir.
He knows where the button is. Probably.
That's 12 more points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm making my third attack, which is an unnatural 20.
Okay.
So a dirty 20. And that is another 13 points of magical piercing damage.
Shit. Okay. All right. Shy, what's up with you?
Well, okay, so probably will go ahead and disengage the immovable rod, I
Okay.
think, so that Crouton can grab a hold of it. And I'm thinking Crouton's going to go after Adara anyway.
Mother.
Okay.
But now I'm wondering if Shy is going to jump in after Adara. Especially since Adara didn't resurface. It's like maybe we'll give Adara one more round to resurface before going into the whirlpool after her. But right now I'm thinking none of this plan is working.
You don't know that yet. You know Adara can breathe water and can't die. So she could be up to something.
I know, that's why I said we'll possibly wait one more round.
Okay.
But
What's the plan?
Let's go ahead and fire off a guiding bolt on one of those hounds, since Vittori seems to be doing pretty good on that.
Okay.
And want to give her advantage if I can.
Okay.
So, ranged attack spell. And that's 24 to hit.
That will hit.
And I meant to say I cast it at a higher level, but I mean, I didn't say it. So let me just get 4d6.
Is that on one of the dogs?
Yeah, it's on one of the dogs.
Okay.
That's 18 points of radiant damage, and it is
Okay.
glowing, and the next attack will have advantage.
What else? Oh, your bonus was probably getting the rod for Crouton.
Yeah, the bonus is going to be getting the rod.
Okay. So, now the dogs are going to attack. And, they're gonna hang out at this point. They just start swimming kind of around close to the ship, barking, and not quite doing anything yet. They're just barking away.
Interesting.
And then I never know how to pronounce it. Is it Scylla or Scylla? I don't know Greek. Scylla?
My instinct would be, yeah, it's also a possibility.
Someone who knows Greek, tell me in chat how to say it. Type it. So type it how you say it. Yeah, she's gonna try and
It's Skyla according to Google, but I don't know if I agree with
Scylla.
that.
Yeah, I was thinking like it probably might be Skylar, but I was like, that seems like I'm not sure if that's Greek.
I like it.
I like that.
I like it. Okay.
Skylar feels too like modern.
Right? It feels extremely
Like
2000s
like if
white
the
girl.
like basically, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just like imagining like some mom like introducing their daughter, and it's like, oh yeah, her name's Skylar,
Right?
felt
Like
like
Skylar. She is gonna smack the boat. Two of you, the captain, and she was gonna try and hit two crew members, but she's not gonna get them. But that is definitely gonna be a hit because that's a 20 on the die, and then and then plus a 23 and a 22. So hey, she's got the captain in one of her leggies, and I would like Vittoria and Shy to give me strength saves, please.
yay.
While you're doing that, let it be known that Webster's dictionary thinks that it's pronounced Sela. Which seems a bit...
Sela makes sense.
Yeah, it seems a bit more likely than Skyla.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to put tags on today.
So that's a 9.
You know,
Okay.
Celia on like cells and stuff. I wonder if that's related.
Ooh, maybe like flagellum and Celia.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shy, you are restrained. And what about Vittori?
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay, you are also restrained, and the ship breaks apart.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh
And
boy.
you all plummet down. You hear the screams of the crew and the captain.
I'm
Say-
sorry for being this on you.
Okay, I feel a bit guilty about this one because we did a detour specifically to satisfy our own curiosity.
Captain
The
started
captain
it.
wanted to do it.
Yeah, I know, but still.
You hear screams followed by silence. And then, Shy and Vittori, you find yourselves in a pool full of corpses. That same pool that Adara was
Hello,
in.
darkness, my old friend.
Well, I want to try and get out of this because I have a displacer kitten that definitely cannot breathe underwater.
Oh no!
Oh no, Crouton!
Dante, baby!
Dante, Crouton, and Toast are with you all, and they made it, but no one
Yay.
else on the crew did.
Potential harm to animals avoided.
It was really about the death dogs.
Ah.
Oh. Well, we did harm them a bit.
So,
Slightly.
do I see...
And you see Mara.
Shit. So, like, everyone shows up?
Just Vittori and Shy. Everyone else has been lost in the wreckage at sea.
Oh, fuck. Wait, including our captain?
Yep.
But
I don't believe that.
are we like near the surface? Are we breaking the surface, or are we trying to get out of the whirlpool at this point?
The
Yes, the whirlpool's still
whirlpool
there.
drops, opens up at the bottom, the same thing that Adara fell into. Almost like there was, not a portal, but almost like there was like a thingy that opened at the bottom of it, and you fell into a palace
Spell?
underneath it.
A funnel, I mean?
Funnel, yeah!
So is there just like water coming down from the middle, or does it like cut off?
Cuts off.
Huh. So how far away is it from us?
There's, you were in a room now. You can't see the Maelstrom anymore.
But we can see the opening we came from.
Which is now closed?
Yes, it is closed now.
Okay. Looks like we'll have to find another way out. And you hear this noise from Shy's cloak, and it's just like a really angry cat noise.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, shit. Shy, is your paper dragon okay?
Oh, Mysterious went into one of my books. My book bag is waterproof. I mean, magically waterproof.
Okay.
There's no way
Yes,
any
just like,
water
if
is
the
getting in
bookworm
that
gets
bag.
wet, it is destroyed.
It's just like, what a first adventure to have your bookworm with.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like instantly destroyed.
Alright. Where's
No.
Crouton? Where's my rod?
Crouton is right here, and Crouton like has the rod in his mouth and wagging his tail, and like is running up to Adara.
Yes, he's such a good boy.
Aw.
In Abyssal, Crouton's just like, yes I am. Thank you.
Crouton's got a waggy tail, but he's like soaked and smelly. And does like the doggy shake.
He smells like ocean
Aw.
dog. Yes, he does. The worst
Ocean
smell.
So
dog.
Crouton and Toast both dive back into the pool and pull out some femurs for you.
Oh, thank you.
Who's a good toast?
How big is this room? Can we like see the walls?
Yeah, you can see the walls. And I'll even say on these femurs, there's some valuable rings
Oh.
and bracelets.
Oh, I thought you said like there's like a message carved into one of the bones, and I'm like, oh, that's morbid.
Well, thank you,
Nope, they
dogs.
just pull you up some arm bones with some jewelry on them.
Thanks. Is it cute?
Hell
Does it
yeah.
go with what we're wearing?
Sure.
Yay.
Corpse jewelry, the best jewelry.
Yeah. It's alright.
I hope this doesn't curse us with ghosts and stuff.
Probably not.
Because
I saw enough bodies on the way down that I feel like statistically they can't all be cursed.
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna put on some corpse jewelry and then we can keep going.
Just taking a stop. Just put on some jewelry.
I love our priorities.
Yeah.
You
Adara
see
looking
an
at
open
Shy.
archway.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Adara looking at Shy, it's just like, I sense I'm being judged, but it matches my armbands, so...
I mean, if you want to like swim around and loot some bodies, there's more down there.
Let's figure out what's happening up here first, and then circle back to the pool full of jewelry.
Most of this room
And
is
also
a pool.
corpses.
Most of this room is a pool, primarily full of corpses. But there's an open archway off to the side that beckons you onwards.
I think I'm going to investigate that.
Yeah. I mean, probably more productive than like trying to like go out through the water again.
Yeah, does anything seem magic in this pool, team, before we leave?
Should I do an Arcana check to see if I can?
Like, if only you had a wand of detect magic.
Wait, actually, I think I have detect magic.
It's like Ophelia
Yeah.
has that wand of detect magic.
Yeah, I
I could even cast it as a
I mean,
ritual,
I
so I don't
have-
use a spell slot.
Yeah.
everyone else is outside of our ability to help at this point. So, you know, no harm in taking 10 minutes.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, one of the rings on one of the bodies. You see, like, looking through the pool, you see that there is it's more jewelry down there and also some sacks of what may be money. Just like some sacks
They're
of
chocolate
things. Coins. Okay, Jesus Christ, Nightbot, settle down. You just did the grinding coffee ad. But one ring in particular pings as magical.
Shy will point to it, like that one.
All right, Crouton. I aim him at the ring. Like, okay, go. Go get the magic one.
Crouton dives in the water, comes back with a hand in his mouth with a ring on it. And you notice that Crouton is swimming extra fast. Like, not just doggy paddling, but super fast while he is swimming with his hand in his mouth.
Who's a good zippy boy?
And this is a ring of swimming.
Ah,
Hell yeah.
perfect. One of the animals can have it, I guess.
Put on Crouton's collar.
Crouton, you can keep it.
I think Crouton, like if you put it on Crouton's collar.
He's earned it, and wargs
Yeah.
don't have a swim speed.
Gives him a swimming speed of 40.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
He is a zippy boy.
Very swimmy boy.
Alright, yeah, I'll
So fast.
just affix a ring of swimming
I'm so
to my
proud.
dog.
We found another way to, like, use a lot of magical items at the same time.
Look, the thing about
don't
the,
pierce
Any
your dog's
leftovers to
ears.
the animals.
the thing about the Uncaged
Oh my
Anthology
gosh.
is that they were all like, we're gonna have a one shot and we're gonna give them something nice. And when you play 70 of them, you get a lot of nice shit.
Yeah.
So with the cap of water breathing that Shy has, she could make a little kitty cap.
Yeah, that's
Cute.
what Vittori has for Toast. And I'm realizing that, like, Adara could drape the cloak of the manta ray on, like, Crouton or, like, Dante
Yeah.
or something.
She might do that. She might give him a different cloak. She's got like 4.
Just has a collection.
Cloak of protection on Crouton.
Aw.
Be safe. Anyway, there's a doorway.
Just imagine it looking like a sweater with like a
Ooh.
cape.
Good.
Oh.
So, heading towards the archway, if that is indeed where you're going.
hmm
As you go
That
through the
is.
archway, it opens up into an impressive room, 100 feet high and 100 feet across. Above you, the walls rise into great crumbling basalt towers, columns of dark rock long since weathered by erosion, and an arching ceiling above you. Smears of bright colors, pinks and yellows and blues, paint the walls, and it takes you a moment to realize that it's coral growing from the ancient vaults and spires. To the left of you is another archway, and the path through it curves downwards, a spiraling coral stairway that descends rapidly into the flooded area below you. Welcome to the Lost Palace.
Ooh.
Well, at least we found it. It's not lost anymore, is it? It's
I
the
mean-
found palace now.
Once we leave, it'll be the Found Palace. Until then, I think we're all a little lost.
Sure. That's true. I mean, at least we know where we are.
Yeah, so, clarifying question. Does it seem like we literally just went to the bottom of the whirlpool, and then the bottom of the whirlpool was this, or have we been, like, magically transported? I asked the
The
universe
bottom of the
and
whirlpool
also...
was this.
Okay. I asked this question in character to the universe and also the spellcasters in the party.
I was just like, no, I would have noticed if we traveled through a magical portal.
Alright, tight. So our options now are down? Or Is that kind of it? Alright, well that's not the direction we want to go. But sometimes down leads to over and then up, so... Can we spend a moment, like, surveying this room? Is there anything else of note, or is it basically just fancy
Can we
and stairs?
investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, there's windows here, and there seems to be some sort of barrier between you and the windows, though you can't tell, like, if it's glass or what. It could be magical in nature. And looking outside, you see hundreds and hundreds of shipwrecks.
Hell.
Yay.
That's a sign that
a
this place is
lot.
bad for boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's not our fault that the captain, mentioned this place and, was interested in coming here.
Yeah. I'm not convinced the captain was on the up and up. I'm just throwing it out there. If she's dead, sorry. But, if she's alive, I want it on the record that she may have been up to this on purpose. That's all.
Yeah.
Wait, shit, now we're the missing people.
Oh no, shit. Oh no,
Maybe
you
it's
live
going to get a message
either
about us.
die trying to find a missing person, or you live to become a missing person.
Oh no. Now we have to
Well,
find ourselves.
how about we rescue ourselves so we don't become one of those missing people that people send people after?
Alright, yeah. I mean, that was the plan anyway, but, I had a moment. So, let's look around before we just start taking stairs.
All right. And we're going to do a giveaway. So if you are watching this live, type cursed in chat to win to win some dice from Legendary Pants. And we'll announce the winner at the end.
And if it's Penhet for the third time, we're picking a new winner.
We love you, Penhead.
We do. But also, you have enough dice.
Do you ever have enough? Really?
You can always have enough. All right. So, are you heading down the stairs, did you say?
I think we wanted to look around this
Yeah.
room first.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, a bit more and then go.
Yeah, we're going to actually investigate and see if there's anything to find in this room before heading down.
There's coral here and some archways. And ahead there is a hallway. This seems to be kind of like in a foyer, an entrance hall of some sort.
I'd like to investigate that hallway before we head down.
Okay. You can see that the hallway up ahead is flooded, but there's about a foot of breathable air at the top.
And we have like a million water breathing items anyway, so
You
like
do.
that doesn't stop us.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to explore more of this hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agree. We are here to do the dungeon backwards.
We are here to sequence break. I mean, if they didn't want us to go down this hallway, they shouldn't have had it here.
So, looking ahead, there's the hallway, like I said, is flooded. It's about 40 feet high, 40 feet wide, and there's about 90 to 100 feet between each of the rooms in the hallway. Oh, thank you for the stretch. As you are looking down, before you enter, before you take a step down, you see a large fin swimming around.
Point at it and go, "Hey, Adara, it's you."
You already made that joke today. It's got a cooldown.
Yep.
But also, look, it's me.
It seems like it's a place full of Adaras.
Yay!
Like just one fin? Yeah, I think we can do this.
Yeah, we can take a one fin.
Okay. Are you attacking the one fin or waiting for it to pass?
I mean,
Oh,
I
we
guess
can wait for it to pass.
Adara
I
just
thought the whole way
suplex
was
the one fin. I think it
all-
would be fun.
The
Idara.
thing is, I don't think this is something that we can sneak by.
I don't know. Idara's.
Give me a survival check.
Sure.
While you're doing that,
I'll do that.
I think Idara's like broadly kind of pro fish. She likes underwater creatures. She thinks they're neat, so she's probably like, I mean, live and let live, right?
Okay, survival, that's a 13.
Okay. So you would gather that this giant shark is a guard for these halls and just swims in a circle patrolling the area.
All right, never mind.
Aw.
So you could avoid him, or yes, we'll say his name is Bruce. You could avoid Bruce if you would like, or you could fight him. It's up to you.
How
Like,
dark
okay,
is this hallway?
Adara is like live.
It is dim lighting.
I mean, it's a lot less dark now that
Because-
Shy's here. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
You light up a
Victoria will
room.
mention that, like, if she's far away enough from Shy to like not be affected by the horns, she is basically invisible, so she
And I
could
can-
sneak past really easily.
I can
or
turn
if
them
like Shy
off.
turns off the horns.
I can turn them off.
Also,
And Adara seems to want to live and let live, so we can probably scooch past him.
to be clear, that was my stance before I found out this shark was like guarding shit. I don't mind taking out the shark that is serving a function that is prohibitive to our interests. I just thought it was like a wild animal and was like, well, if it's moving, we could just like wait 2 minutes. But just throwing it out there.
A-cab shark.
Yeah, it's like personally, I am not confident about my skills to sneak past
Yeah, that's fair.
Bruce.
Honestly, let's just go for it. I feel extremely confident in our
I
abilities
mean,
to
here's the
punch
thing
one
about
shark.
sneaking. If you fail to sneak, then we still have options. But if we like fight first, we can't then go and sneak.
All right, let's.
Okay, so let's
Attempt
attempt
to
sneak, but be ready to fight.
Yeah, everyone's got my personal permission to fight the shark if it notices us.
Okay, good.
As you've had this conversation, Bruce has turned the corner and is swimming away.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, if we just like swim like after, and then like hopefully the loop happens, and then we can just keep swimming forward. Then
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, let's try swimming
Behind the
past.
shark, but at a respectful distance.
social distancing away from the shark.
At least 6 feet.
I was going to try
Social
and
distancing.
I was going to try to like exit the water as soon as possible, like the shortest distance, so that we didn't have much of a chance to run into Bruce.
Oh, yeah. So, like, I think the plan was basically to let the shark go ahead of us and then follow behind, because if it's doing a loop, then we don't want to run into it. And then just take the first immediate fork that presented itself to us.
Yes.
All right.
So you do that.
Yeah.
And there is an immediate fork after about 100 feet.
Ooh.
Excellent. Fork it.
This room, though underwater, is rich in color with bright coral structures covered in a rainbow of plants. With deep reds and bold purples, tiny clusters of white flowers, and leafy green seaweed waving in gentle current. It's about 20 by 20 feet, and there's
Pretty.
coral structures occupying a quarter of it. if someone knew about plants, they could have a heck of a time in here.
I do a nature survival check.
Yeah. You can give me a nature check to identify any of the plants, and either a survival or a nature check to pick any of the plants.
I
After
really
you've
do love
identified them.
how this highlights like how thematic it is that Shy is now a ranger, because like even like she is more interested in plants than Vittori, who has 9 levels in ranger does.
So that's
So
a
you
15.
see a
15.
cluster of white flowers, a leafy green seaweed with yellow flowers, a blood red bush of tendril-like leaves, and a purple moss-like algae.
Well, that's a 15 for nature.
Okay. You can identify, I'll say all of them. Actually, you can't identify the white flowers. You need to make an Arcana check for that.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
the leafy green seaweed with yellow flowers is Sailor's Rumex. And to figure out what to do with that, you can give me a medicine check.
Sure.
The blood red bush is Dragon's Tongue algae. And the purple moss-like algae is Enchanter's algae, which is rumored to temporarily turn those who consume it into another form.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I want to eat the algae.
I want to do a survival check to harvest samples of all of them.
Okay. Anybody else can do those too, either survival or nature, to harvest them.
Yeah, might as well.
If I see
Vittori's
Shy's...
not particularly interested, but like they might come in handy.
It's a dirty 20 for harvesting.
Nice. I
Okay.
got a 12 for helping.
Okay. So,
It was nature or survival, right? That is a 22.
Okay. And Shy, what were you doing?
Well, I was harvesting because
Okay.
I found all of these fascinating, and pretty sure I know the rarity of some of these, and I could figure out the magical properties and stuff later. But I wanted to make sure I harvested samples.
So, Vittoria and Shy, you are moving along harvesting. Adara, when you go to harvest Sailor's Rumex, there's a problem.
Ugh.
Ew.
Oh no.
You luckily wait, it's cocked and I rolled again, and a 23 will hit you.
Yeah.
You disturb a swarm of quippers
Uh-oh.
who
Oh no!
Not Twitch streamers.
Ooh.
Get it? It's funny because I did a quip.
That's 12 piercing damage.
All right.
Roll some initiative against these quippers.
All right. 16 for my initiative.
Okay.
19.
All right. Shy, are you still just identifying plants?
I mean,
You keep doing that.
at this point, I've probably You know what? I'll keep identifying plants. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
you could give me an Arcana or a medicine check if you want. Or
Sure.
actually, you'll need an Arcana and a medicine check to figure
Okay.
out what's going on with these.
I'll
But
do both of those.
yeah, Vittori,
Hello.
you see your cousin get
Um.
attacked with some fish in the face. Dara, how do you respond?
Yeah, I just like.
getting swarmed by bitey fish when you try and pluck some seaweed?
I blame Shy immediately.
Oh god. So wait, are we? Is this? How much of this is this whole room underwater?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to Vittori has to roll a disadvantage. And swarms
Not
are
if you have a
enemy
swim-
because they.
Oh yeah, because it's ranged.
Yeah. welcome to Victoria has to roll a disadvantage and also swarms are her enemy because, they count as one creature and so I can't do AoE against them. So just gonna Hunter's Mark and shoot these quippers. That's a 15. Does that hit?
Yeah, it does.
Yay! Thank you, plus 10. Plus 10, you are my hero. Where the fuck is... There it is. That is 16 magical piercing damage, but I know that gets reduced to half anyway. So she just starts... Gets out a crossbow and just starts firing at the fish. Which is clearly a great idea.
So
I
the
believe
crossbow bolt's like, ooh.
Oh no.
I just love the picture of Vittori going to help, like Adara getting swarmed by these things, Vittori going to help, and Shai's still examining these plants with an intensity.
Yeah, it's such a good mental image.
There's definitely a scene in the anime that's like a close up on Shai, looking at the plants, and then in the background are just Idara and Vittori like getting absolutely mauled by a bunch of fish. But it's like you can't actually hear them.
Yeah.
You can just see them way off in the background.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. Anything else, Vittori?
No. No. She has multiple attacks. One way. She still has to do us. I was too distracted by the whole fish thing. That is a 22.
That hits.
God, her modifier is just so good. 11 plus 4, so that's 15 more points of damage. But obviously it'll get halved. And then the third attack. So, you know how I'm rolling a disadvantage? I rolled an 18 and a 19.
Nice.
So that is a
kill all these
28.
clippers before Tara gets to do anything.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
9 plus 4, so that's another 13 points of damage.
Okay.
They're just going to town on some fish!
Okay. You have killed most of the fish. But Adara, there are still some fish for you.
Alright, perfect. I'm gonna draw my scimitar and make 2 swings at all these fish around my head.
Go for it.
Um,
Kill some fish.
17 to hit.
Yeah, you hit the fish.
Alright, please take... that is... math. 11 points of piercing damage.
So how do you skewer these fish?
Oh, alright, so there's just crossbow bolts, like, you know, slow-mo going by. And Idara just, like, takes out her scimitar, and just does, like, a... on the rest of them, and ends up with, like, 3 fish on the end of her sword. She's just like,
Oh, yeah.
did it.
Vittori feeds some of the fish to Toast.
Oh yeah, immediately turn around and offer Crouton some fish, and then kind of like wave one over in Dante's direction, like. Dante seems unresponsive. I give it to Crouton.
Shy, give me those Arcana and Medicine checks, please.
Okay, the Arcana check is 18.
Oh, you just
And-
got the number you needed.
Ooh, and medicine is 19.
Okay, so you identify the tiny white flowers as an ingestible poison known as white hemlock, equivalent to pale tincture. If you would have gotten that wrong, you would have thought it was yarrow used to stop bleeding and stabilize unconscious allies.
Oh, that can be bad.
Oh, that is so cruel. I love it.
And the leafy green seaweed that was full of quippers is Sailor's Rumex, which is used to make a healing salve.
Ooh.
I like
Or
that.
a poison. But you didn't roll high enough to know that.
It's like Shy's pretty sure of.
No, that is what it is. And dragon's
yeah.
tongue algae has no known uses. It's just pretty.
Sometimes
You know.
it'd be like that.
Me.
But still, Shy appreciates all the samples and then just kind of like looks at the others and they're just kind of like a little bit ragged, and Shy's just like, what happened to you?
Fish.
And
Like,
also,
okay,
I
we can
assume
move on
there's
now.
like some blood in the water, just casually. From
Blood in the
fish.
water, floating fish.
Yeah.
It's just like, if you two are done, I'm through here. We can go.
All right.
Yeah. Have no further business in this room, but now we have to make sure we know where Bruce is.
You exit the room and you do not see Bruce.
Well, go right
Interesting.
now or wait a while.
I say, go now. Continue to the next
Hmm.
room.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go now while we can. I mean, at least with the
Swimmy,
fin, we
swimmy.
can. Yeah.
Swimming along, ducking into the next room. A heavy stream of water pours down from a hole in the ceiling of this room, running along the floor to a shallow pool in the center of this room. The floor
So this
around
room
it,
is above water.
yes. The hallway is still flooded with like that inch about the top, but this room is not flooded.
Okay.
And this is the room with the puzzle on it.
Oh my
The
God,
floor
puzzle
around
on
it is made of large tiles, all white, except for 12 carved turquoise tiles on the left side of the room. Not far from the door is a marble statue, which is a figure of a woman holding an urn under one arm. The other arm is raised as if she were holding something else, but the hand has been broken off.
Interesting.
So what square
Okay.
is the statue in? Because I don't... Oh, never mind. I do see. Lower left.
The one that says statue. Hey,
Got
thanks
it.
for subscribing.
Hey!
Oh my God, that's a year of
Cute.
subscribing.
Oh my God.
Wow, 12 months. Jeez.
Thank you.
Thank
Terrifying.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got a statue in the lower left with a broken hand that looks like it could have been holding something up, and then these like parallel marks on the map are what?
Those are turquoise tiles with a pattern on them.
Okay, and that's the pattern.
What's the pattern?
Is it those lines? Like they're...
Oh, is that literally the pattern? Okay.
And so the lower right
and
of those tiles is like just rotated, or is a different pattern?
What was that?
The lower right tile, the one that's like oriented differently, is it the same
That-
pattern that's just been spun?
Same pattern, oriented differently.
Okay.
interesting.
And the water is streaming from the waterfall down along the lines, and then it turns right and dips into the pool of water.
Okay.
Ah, so the rotated
Aha.
tile, is that where it changes direction?
Mhm.
Ding ding.
Okay.
Okay, so it's one of
okay.
those pipe puzzles.
Yeah.
The question is,
So can we
but then,
try and rotate
yeah.
a tile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the tiles that have water hitting them seem different in any way?
They're a different color. They're turquoise. The other ones are white.
Oh, so can we rotate the like bottom tile so that it's aimed at the next tile over to its left?
Which tile are you rotating?
So the one that's already misaligned, the one that's sending the water into the pool of water, can we turn it like 180 degrees?
Yeah.
So that it points the other way?
Yes. So doing that, at the top right corner, a pressure plate deactivates and a door opens in the wall.
It was easier than
Oh.
I expected from this puzzle.
There's more puzzle if you want to.
You know, Shy would be determined to solve this puzzle completely. But I'm not sure if we want everyone
Like
to
the idea
wait
that,
while I
like-
go through all the options.
So wait, presumably following the water, like we turned it 180 degrees, right? So now it goes like down the waterfall and then left and then back up
Yeah.
the second column, right?
No, it like flows down to the statue, doesn't it?
Now it's just, since you just turned that one, it's just going straight to the door.
Oh,
where you
I wanted
came
to
in.
turn it so it was aimed at the middle column.
Yeah.
Like again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So are you turning it to the statue?
Yeah, that's what I was
Maybe,
hoping.
hang on, I'm gonna.
Yeah, like
I activate
if
Idara
we
icon. I want it to aim at this.
How about I look at the channel for what you're doing?
I've put the Idara icon on the one that I wanted to aim it at.
Okay.
My vision is that the water might need to go in like a snake pattern, kind of like down and then up and then down again, so that all of the tiles are hit.
Okay. So doing that, the statue turns and reveals a partially flooded tunnel.
Does the other
Ooh.
pressure plate go
So
away?
there's 2 doors.
So wait, does the first one go away or?
Yep.
Oh, dang. All right, we're gonna have to come back to this room periodically.
Well, you can just pick one.
Well-
You still have to go out the door you came in.
Yeah, but you said that turning it so that the water
Yes.
went to the door made a
Yes.
yeah, and then that went away. So
Yes.
my completionist brain is like we have to check every door as it appears.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I know. Shy would be like, try all of the options, but I'm not sure if we want to
Yeah.
wait through while Shy
Split
and
the
Adara
party.
be completionists.
Yeah. This would be so dangerous to split because if like one door is just like permanently
like-
closed until
Yeah.
someone can go back into this room.
Hypothetically, if Adara and Shy try every single combinations, does a door open on every single segment of this wall? Possible.
You have found the 2 hidden doors
Oh.
already.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
figured. That like those are the only 2.
All right,
you
so those are
didn't
the only
even
2 hidden
have to
doors.
do the intelligence check. Good job.
Yay. All right. Which
Oh.
hidden door do we want to check first? I feel like the one behind the statue is more final, and therefore we should check the other one.
Yeah, I think that one is more
agree.
secret because the other door only opened because we moved the water from the pool. So that's like that opens like if you turn the tile anyway, basically.
Yeah. All right. Let's go into the first hidden door.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Adara go first and make sure the door doesn't close.
Absolutely. I can't die. Let's go.
So it's a partially flooded tunnel. The water follows you. You hear it dripping behind you, and it smells like mold and must in here. And it echoes into a small cavern. The only thing in here is a pedestal hewn out of rock, and sitting on top of it is a small coral chest.
Interesting. This feels like it's a trap.
Feels extremely trapped, yes. Can we check it for traps?
Looks at Shy.
Well,
Yes.
is it magic? But like, I can use my eyeballs to look for traps also.
Yeah, give me a
But
perception
That's
check.
true.
Thanks. I will perceive.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you for the
using your
sub.
Prime sub as
Oh
well.
man. That is merely a 21.
You don't see anything in here.
Neil, what does that mean?
It means I rolled a 10. I've got very good perception.
Ah.
Alright, seems fine to me. Is it magic?
So it's like all of that, and then Shy brings out the Wand of Secrets and has it look for traps.
Can't
You
believe you
don't
don't-
see any traps.
Can't believe
No
you didn't
traps.
trust me. I told
Hey,
you
if
there
it
were no
was-
traps.
If there was a magical trap, you wouldn't have seen it.
I might have. I've got a pretty good eye for these things at this point. There's like glyphs and shit.
Shy, you can cast Detect Magic as a ritual. Mind doing that also, just in case?
I just used the Wand of Secrets. That would have shown if there was a
Okay,
magical
but like,
trap
does
there.
the Wand of Secrets also reveal like magic that isn't like necessarily like A trap?
It reveals hidden doors and
Hidden-
traps.
Hidden doors and traps, but specifically traps. So if there is some magic here that isn't a trap, Shy's not worried about it.
Interesting. So, like, if it's a cursed item, Shy isn't worried.
Well, considering I can undo curses, I'm not that
Sure.
worried.
I think that Shy's like, I am the curse breaker. Ever since I was cursed.
Yeah, and we're not
Ever
cursed.
since I was cursed, I was determined never to be cursed again. And her curse was the most petty thing ever. She was turned blue. That was it. That was the extent of the curse.
Wow, it must be so difficult to be blue. What a terrible fate.
Oh.
And Chai's like, well, it wasn't your kind of blue. It was a terrible kind of blue.
That's true. My blue is very classy.
Is anybody gonna open the box, or are you just gonna
Absolutely.
leave?
Opening it.
No, we're gonna quip and then we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Once we know it's not trapped, I feel like Adara and Shy both run over to the treasure chest.
All right. It contains a small emerald. This is, in fact, an elemental gem of water. And
One of the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah. Every magic item is a
And-
chaos item when we have it.
there is a box made out of pearl inside of here.
There's a box within the box?
A box within the box.
I would love to open the box within a box.
Is there a third box
Inside.
inside?
The box within the box is a scroll. Control water.
Ooh.
4th level.
Ooh.
It comes in levels.
If the box is not waterproof in any way, Shy is going to tuck it into the waterproof book bag because it is very damp here.
It's made entirely of pearls and is worth 450 gold.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's nice. If nobody else wants this, I'll just keep the box.
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good detour. I feel like these things might come up.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
a feeling
these
as
seem
well.
like they'd be very useful in a place under the water.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Other room?
Yeah.
Heading back, redoing the water twirly things, and the hidden room opens. This room is partially flooded, but hi Tony. Beyond, at the back of the room, you see a large marble chest. The ground in front of it is wet.
Is the rest of the ground wet?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a partially flooded room.
details
Okay.
to point out.
Yeah. It's just the way that you said the ground was wet in front of the chest. I was like, is it leaking? What's going on?
Wand of secret.
No traps.
Okay, good.
Hey, come here.
Cat
Sorry,
cam?
Tony's having some feelings right now.
Oh.
Oh, no. Now you gotta be on camera. You've been annoying.
Cat cam?
Fine.
Oh.
Yes, Tony.
Cat.
Absolute unit.
Tony went to the vet today. He weighs 22 pounds.
Oh my god, he's as
Big
big as a
boy.
dog. Look at his arms.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, what a good Tony.
Oh.
get in your chair. Oh, boy. Okay.
What a chunker.
So what
I'm-
would you like to
I'm
do?
going to preserve a clip of Tony later. Because I think we all need it.
He's like, I'm leaving and never coming back.
Oh.
Oh no. All right.
Okay. What would you like to do in this room?
Open the chest.
Yeah, it's not trapped, right? Let's open the chest.
Wand of secrets first, right?
I did do the Wand of Secrets. There were no
Oh.
traps.
What's your marching
Okay.
order?
Me.
Okay.
I assume. I usually declare that I'm
it's
the
good
first
to
person
hear
to
that.
do
I think
something.
it's probably Adara, Shy, Vittori.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Vittoria is ranged and Shy is like interested in this kind of stuff as well. So
Also probably
Yeah.
lighting the area.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. So, Adara.
Uh-huh.
It's a 21 to hit you. So as
Is
you
this a mimic?
No, it's not
Oh my
actually.
God.
But you step in that water, and that water leaps up and punches you in the face.
Wow.
Now that's
4, 9.
weird.
13. It's elementally strange. 13 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then it does it again. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 more bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Let's roll initiative.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I got a
Offensive.
natural 20 on initiative. That's fun.
Good.
I always love it when that happens, because it's like, I don't get any extra benefit from that.
It's like, thank you, legendary pants dice.
Thank you for the nat 20 though, yeah.
Okay. So 21 for Vittori?
25.
Shit. Okay. What did everybody else get?
17.
Okay.
11.
Ooh.
Okay. Change that. Vittori, you are up. And you see behind your cousin, whirling around her, is a large water elemental.
See, my instinct would be to use my last lightning arrow on this, but I think that might be overkill. So... I think I'm just gonna go for the old shooty shoot.
Well, if it's
Hmm?
an elemental, it could have a lot more hit points than I think it does.
That's true. But also, Adara is also within 10 feet of this, and this would also hit Adara, so I'm not gonna risk that either.
I'm Dexy.
Um,
I support AoE things.
do you
that
want
include
me to try?
I support AoE things that include the melee combatants broadly.
I don't know what else is in this dungeon, so I'm just gonna play it safe for now. Because, like, what if we have a boss fight, and I want to have one of my lightning arrows on hand for that. So... that's a d12, I can't. 28, does that hit?
It does indeed.
So yeah, Hunter's Mark that creature, and then roll d10. That is 10 magical piercing damage.
But that is magical.
22.
That will hit.
9 points of damage, magical piercing damage, and then third attack. That's a 12. I don't think that hits.
No.
Shame.
Dara, you're up.
This adventure was fun because just Vittori shooting, fish through water. Also, just shooting water. Okay.
Shooting fish in a barrel. It should be easy.
Yeah.
There's no barrel. All right. Adara's not concerned about this. She fought the ocean fairly recently, and it went great. So, I'm just gonna take out my scimitar. I'm gonna take 2 swings, and we're gonna start with that.
Okay.
That is a aggregate 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Excellent. Please take. How big is? I don't know if I can knock an elemental prone. I also don't know if they can be scared of me. So
Knock water prone is a great mental image. Though.
I'm going to attempt to
Sure,
trip.
they can be.
I'm going to attempt to trip the elemental. Please make me a strength save if you can be tripped.
It cannot be tripped.
That's fair. You'll still take 14 points of magic silver slashing damage.
Okay.
The mental image of like Adara trying to like trip it with like her leg or something, and
Yeah.
it just goes through the water, and she's
It
like, I don't
goes
know what I
through.
expected.
The important thing is that she gets to add damage regardless. So second hit is a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Excellent. Not rolling great on the d6s though. Please take 11 points of magic silver slashing damage.
Okay.
I will.
You know,
What's up?
it's like the thing is about Idara trying to trip the water elemental. Pretty sure she tried doing this to the last elemental that she fought and has not learned from the first time,
Again,
which is kind of typical Idara.
she adds damage regardless. So like, in case it's a different kind of elemental, might as well try to trip. But really, it's just a really solid hit. But yeah, that is true. She did try to trip the ocean as well. Unsurprisingly, didn't work. Anyway, bonus action. I would like to bite the water.
Go for it.
With a 24 to hit.
You will hit.
Excellent. Please take 10 points of magic piercing damage.
Nice.
How, cohesive does this water look?
It looks a little over half its size.
All right. Might as well action surge, right? We can sit around for a bit. Why not? This thing punched me twice. I'm gonna punch it a lot more than that. I'm action surging. That's a 21.
Okay.
I'm gonna menace the water. If it can be frightened, I would like it to make me a wisdom save.
It can be. I was like, it can't be petrified, but yeah, it can be frightened.
Excellent.
That is a 14.
This water can feel fear.
Water can feel fear, and it does as it fails its save. You take 18 points of damage and are frightened of me until the end of my next turn. So please.
You said 14 points of damage?
18.
18.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's all right. I don't know if a 13 hits.
It does not.
All right, that's fair. Then that's my turn. The last one was just, a flourish, because it's already scared. So, like, now it's just mind games against the water.
So now that everyone is, you have frightened the water, the water does a whoosh and just shoves everyone out. And I would like you all to give me a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
All of you,
The
please.
fighter and great at these. 26.
That is a 14.
Okay.
You know, Shai's usually not terrible at strength saving throws, but that's a 7.
Okay.
Oh.
So Shai and Vittori, you are restrained, but you can both breathe water, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You are grappled and restrained. Adara, you are not.
I'm a fighter. I'm
And-
great at these.
And now it is Shai's turn.
Great. I'm restrained.
Yep.
I can breathe water,
You can.
but it's partially somatic, so I don't think I can do that one.
If you breathe water, can you
Anything?
speak water?
Well, I can speak Alcuin,
You
which
can speak water, yeah.
I can speak water.
Oh, wait, no.
You can also speak Aquan, actually.
Mm.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Speak water and Aquan.
That was me misunderstanding. I forgot that somatic is not the same as verbal. Carry on.
Oh.
But no. I mean, it was verbal and somatic. But the
Mm.
thing is, with restrain, I don't think she can do
Yeah.
somatic.
Yeah.
So, we'll probably-
You just have disadvantage on attack roll.
well, you know what? I would have disadvantage anyway, since she's restrained and this is a distance spell. So, yeah. Gonna try guiding bolt at level 3 so that will light up the water from the inside because I think that would be great.
That'd be so
Glowing
pretty.
water.
Okay, actually, that's really good. And then that's a non-natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit the water.
Hey.
So, and since I cast it at 3rd level, so that would
So
be
pretty. Non-natural 20 at disadvantage. Damn.
Yeah.
I need to roll one of these d6.
Jam into the combat music.
It's always this one every time that everyone's just like, "Aw, yeah."
By the way, if you're just joining us, type cursed in chat for a chance to win dice.
So that is 20 points of radiant damage, and the water is now lit up from the inside.
Ooh.
And I will rest after that. Just kind of like hang you out there. Just go, Adara, hit this thing.
Vittoria.
Vittoria, you're up. You
So
are restrained.
here's the thing. She's restrained, but in the water anyway, she's rolling at disadvantage. So it's like, this restraint is just her being underwater. It's fine. This is fine.
She's restrained by a water elemental, so that tracks.
Yeah. And that's a 22.
That'll hit.
And she still has that hunter's mark.
Imagine you're being like hugged by a water elemental and you're like,
Yeah,
pew
it's
pew, like crossbowing it in the arm.
Yeah, it's like, you know how like some athletes like train under like boxing underwater or whatever to like build resistance and shit. That's basically how like all this underwater stuff has been for Vittoria. Like, this is fine. It's okay.
Oh,
That's,
because it's lit up by
third-
shy, it's actually not.
Oh
a
yeah,
disadvantage.
it's true.
It's
I
a
also
straight
get
roll.
straight roll anyway. So that would be a 24. I forgot that I can't like save the advantage for Adara. That's 14 points of magical damage, magical piercing damage.
Wait. Okay.
Second attack.
So now it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, now it's a disadvantage. That's a 14.
That just hits.
Yay!
That is 13 points of magical piercing damage.
So, how do you want to do this?
Yay!
What's with these combats? So it's just like Vittoria gets engulfed by water, and she's like, "This is fine." She just, and like obviously it's like glowing stuff. She fires straight into where Shai was, the glowing was happening from. Like her boat like ripples through the water, like hits the glowing light that Shai left behind, and then like that light like explodes outwards, like causing like the water to like splash outwards into like smaller parts, and just like Vittoria does it again, and just like, and that causes like the water to properly break apart into like droplets of water.
Love it.
I like that it's a rainbow explosion.
Oh yeah, like little rainbows happen like because of the light from Shai's guiding bolt and the water.
It was a prison.
Hey!
Double rainbow. It's so beautiful.
All the way across the sky.
Alright. Well. Fuck that water. What's in this chest?
Yes, please.
Also, ow.
This chest contains 8,000 gold pieces,
What?
Damn.
200 gold worth of gems and jewelry, something you immediately recognize as the cloak of the manta ray,
Hey! Crouton can match me.
and 4 potions of water breathing.
Holy shit.
Extremely unnecessary, thank you.
Yeah. Wow, this is a lot. And also,
But the thing is,
it's
the
simultaneously
potion-
a lot, and also simultaneously a lot of, we already have a lot of money, and we also have a lot of water breathing items.
potions can be used for people that aren't us.
That's true.
True.
Potions
Like
can be
your
exchanged
pets.
for goods and services.
Explain how.
Yeah, no, the like the pets is a good remark.
And
Hell
poor
yeah.
Dante coughs
Oh
in the background.
no!
And just little kitty sneeze.
If we pour the potion of water breathing on your paper dragon, is that a net positive or negative?
I don't want to chance it, really.
All right, fair.
Just water and my dragon do not mix.
All right.
Oh yeah, we need to see how many greats, like 160 great swords.
So many great swords. Yeah, that's a good haul. We should shove this in our pockets and then go.
Our bulging pockets because we still don't have a bag of holding somehow.
Doesn't Shy have one at this point?
Well, Shy's got a backpack, not a bag of holding.
Oh my god. All right, we manually carry all this shit out.
She saved
We
all her
needed
magical
holding
buying
someone
bags for
give
bags
us-
that will save her books.
All right, collectively, team, we're putting this 8,000 gold toward buying a bag of holding because this is ridiculous. I can't believe we
Yeah.
haven't found one yet, but also we're getting one. We can afford it.
Yeah.
Let's just load it back up in the chest. I'll just carry the chest. Let's go.
All right. So what's the plan, friends?
That was both the rooms, so I guess
Yeah.
next step is
So
downstairs.
Well, was that the only rooms in the short hallway?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta finish the loop.
Yeah. Let's go explore more of the loop, make sure that there are no more rooms. And then we can go downstairs.
Oh, I love the idea that, like, maybe this adventure intended everyone to go immediately down the stairs, and we did not do that.
There's gonna
We're
be an
just like, nope.
NPC at the bottom of the stairs. It's like, you have to do the loop upstairs, and we're gonna be like, oh, we are
Oh, we did
8,000
that.
steps ahead of you.
So heading
It's like
out
you-
of. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, you have to find these plants first. And Chai's like, oh, got you.
Yep.
Heading out of the room. Guess what? You see Bruce. Swimming your way.
Can we, like, duck back
Hide.
out of Bruce's way until he passes? And then, like, continue where he came from?
Absolutely.
We gotta
Okay,
make a
let's do
check.
that.
Can we just duck or...
You already gave me the survival check to like see what his deal is.
Nice.
So yeah, you can you know how Bruce works.
Since we know his route and we know what he does, and he's basically that 9 to 5 worker, like actually 24/7 worker who's just
Yeah.
kind of like doing his
Yeah.
route over and over and over again. As long as we don't do anything stupid, like pop out right in front of him, he's
Yeah.
just gonna go on his
Yeah.
way.
Hashtag leave Brucey alone.
Also, it's kind of sad that he's still here guarding all this treasure, like, in a lost palace that doesn't seem like it's in use.
Oh no.
But, you know, maybe we'll find something downstairs that, like, changes that.
Yeah.
All right. And dodging Bruce, we're going to go into a 5-minute break. When we come back, we will finish exploring the palace and announce the winner of the dice. While we're gone, type cursed in chat if you haven't already. We'll be back in 5.
See ya. We're back.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Threeflings. We are playing Beneath the Maelstrom by Christine Previs, and we have just avoided Bruce the Shark. Swimming and ducking into another room, you find yourselves in the royal baths. Set into the floor of this room are about a dozen pools of water, each about 3 feet deep, but varying in size, with space to walk between them. Along the back wall, a colorful mosaic frieze spans the length of the room.
This is
Love
beautiful.
the irony of like a sunken palace with a bathroom.
Right.
Just like, your whole place is a bathroom now, buddy.
What's the mosaic of?
Yes, please.
You have dark vision, so give me an
And Chai's
investigation.
a light bulb.
You're still dim light. You don't make it bright light.
Investigation?
Yes, investigation, please.
Ooh, that is a very good roll.
I would also like
that
to
is-
investigate.
That is a 25.
Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Same.
It's because Vittori has a +8 to investigation.
Oh my
now.
god.
Added a 13.
Oh no.
It's okay. You can all tell what this is.
Yay.
So, you see a series of scenes. The first scene is a woman who looks somewhat elvish, but actually closer to like an Eladrin or Sylvan. She's got pointy ears, is slightly bluish, greenish in color, and she is running from a male figure who is in hot pursuit of her.
Fucking Greek myths.
The second image has that same nymph consulting with a hooded woman who is handing her a purple seaweed-like plant that you immediately recognize because you've already plucked it. This is Enchanter's algae. And in the third image, the nymph is pouring purple liquid into one of the baths. In fact, the pool directly below this frieze, and it is slightly purple, illuminating the area in a purple glow.
Oh,
Was one of those plants purple?
that bath in particular. Yes, one of the plants is purple, and if I remember correctly, it can change someone's shape. So that bath, you probably won't come out the same way you went in.
If you look in the pool, you see 4 creatures with tails and fins. They're sort of like the merfolk. Oh, you've fought the Huagin. You haven't met these things before. They look sort of like the merfolk that you saw earlier, but more sharky-like, but not quite as sharky-like as the Huagin.
So,
Okay.
like,
Sharky, but not too sharky.
in between?
Yeah, they're marrow.
Okay.
They've got like squiddy beards, and eyeing you, they hold up harpoons. One of them snarls and Holds up long, spindly claws, as if to protect the algae.
Interesting.
Shy, do you speak squid?
Is speak Aquan. Um. It's like we don't mean to harm you. We kind of got sucked into this place. We're looking for a way out.
One of them surfaces and in Aquan says, "Continue on. The palace is not for you."
I
Good to
mean,
know. So are we heading in the right direction?
Sheila will deal with you. If you survive.
Okay. That's not comforting, but we will leave you to whatever you were doing. And Chaya just kind of like is like, we can leave. They aren't immediately hostile, but they're very protective of this place.
yeah.
Do they want us to pour purple juice on them? What did they say?
They just want us to leave.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough. So there's nothing else in this room then?
Nope.
Sorry, the mosaic, it has an image of the purple liquid getting poured into the bath that has the mer sharks in it. And then is there anything after it, or is that the last one?
That's the last one.
Okay. Well, then all right. Do they know anything about this?
They I'm sure they do, but they weren't being very friendly or informative.
All right. Just keep going
Goodbye.
around the loop then?
Yeah.
Popping your head up, you see Bruce swimming straight for you. Are you ducking back in?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. He passes by, and you can follow.
Okay, so now we're going back across the loop, or to the next.
I think we're just
Last room.
going in order around.
Okay. Yep. So let's follow Bruce. And we shall duck out of his way as soon as he starts to come around, if he's doing the loop in the same hallway.
Yeah.
Heading in, there are 2 levels to this room, set apart by a stone staircase, which rises out of the knee-high water. Watery light streams through a large hole in the ceiling, through which water does not fall, and a spindly
Interesting.
basalt staircase leads upward toward it.
This is a staircase leading upwards,
Mm-hmm.
and the other staircase you saw leads downwards.
You went down
So-
the downward staircase. That was
Oh.
the only place to go.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay.
Staircase went into the
Okay.
flooded area, so this goes up.
Does this like connect with the water above, or does it stop short?
It connects.
Okay.
I'd say stairs up is a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking around this area, you see it's partially flooded, but there's a raised section here. And on the raised section, there is a human-sized bed, small table with 1 chair, bookshelf, cauldron with something brewing, a mortar and pestle with some gooey purple residue left behind, and 3 large cushions that Vittori and Adara immediately recognize as being covered in dog fur.
Ah.
All right, the dogs that were with her.
Yeah.
So this is her room.
Yeah. Does this seem like the room has been recently used? Like, if we just hang out here, will she come back?
Vibe in her room.
Should we try and hurry out of here before she comes back?
I guess.
Are you hurrying or are you chilling?
We can hurry.
Okay.
I don't
do a
know.
quick
Do we want
scan
to
of-
be here? Do we want to try and leave? I don't know.
I did.
I have no
Is
way
there
of
any
thinking-
other doorways or anything leading out of this room other than the stairs?
Just the stairs and the way that you came.
I did have a vague desire for a short rest that I forgot to communicate earlier, but I'm fine.
You can short rest. There's a bed. There's dog beds.
I mean, I wouldn't short
There's
rest.
a desk.
I wouldn't short rest in here. I feel like I'd go back into one of the other resolved rooms and then short rest in there.
You don't want to rest in Sheila's bedroom?
No, not so much. But team thoughts?
I mean, if you want a short rest,
Okay.
I'm down for it. I don't really get any benefits from short rest, so like
About how many
but I'm at
points are
full
you?
health, so
I mean, it's HPM at about like a little better than half, and I would like my action surge back.
okay, yeah. Please rest.
All right. I was about to say, how would a cure wound second level do ya? But if
No.
you, okay,
No, I need like 45 HP.
okay.
Jeez.
So we can go back to one of the other rooms. I wouldn't go back to the bathhouse.
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking plant room? Or
I mean,
waterfall room?
hopefully there aren't any more quippers in there.
Yeah, why
I'd say
not?
waterfall room would be
Yeah.
better for a short rest.
Yeah, waterfall room.
Yeah.
Okay. And I made a mistake when I described what the mosaic looked like. I was
Oh.
just inventing what the nymph looked like. She has white hair and brown skin. So that was on me.
Okay.
Got
But
it.
otherwise, I was right with the Eladrin bit. Okay. Heading back to the waterfall room. You see Bruce, but he is moving away from you.
Good. We could do a short rest. Make sure not to run into Bruce on our way out.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That's some nice waterfall time.
Yay.
And Shai's actually
Yay.
going to set up an alert
Okay.
around us just in case.
I'm looking for all my D10s, don't mind me.
And remember, you have that sweater, so you get an extra D6
Oh yeah.
for every hit dice.
Like, so
we
you're
can-
actually wearing the sweater? Shai would probably comment on it. She's just like, new sweater?
honestly, I think Adara probably is not wearing it based on the
Okay.
it's like in her pack. Because
Yeah.
yeah, the entire thing from the last episode was that we got sweaters from Hags, and the sweaters like give you an extra like D6 whenever you use hit dice, but also if the sweater becomes damaged, then you like lose a bunch of your lifespan. So like no.
Oh, you age like 10 times as quickly.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, so yeah, no, that's staying in the backpack. Safe.
But it
That's
has an
true.
eye
What
with
if-
horns on it.
Do not care.
What if they never use the sweaters because it's like they usually worry about damaging them so much?
See Adara like framing it.
Yeah, anyway, I'm good now. Thanks.
The sweaters for paper tigers are golden. They are woven from their strands of fate, and they each have their initial
nice.
with their horns on them.
I like Weasley sweaters with horns, and also very bad consequences if you end up not taking care of them.
Yes, framed like a sports jersey. Exactly. But also
Yeah.
with her at
Hell
all
yeah.
times.
In a frame.
In a frame, both. This is why we need a bag of holding.
God, we really need a bag of holding.
Collective jinx.
It's
Who
it's
took
like
the
that.
cloak of pockets? Or cloak
Did
of
we
useful
get
items.
one?
That was it. You did get a cloak of useful items from my adventure, but that wouldn't help because
No.
that just has things you can throw on the ground.
Yeah, that's got
If
more
there
stuff.
is
Yeah.
a cloak of pockets, I want one.
I have the robe of useful items.
Okay. I think that has a
That's just
boat
one
in
of
it.
the other cloaks that
Yeah.
Idara carries
Idara's got a
around.
lot of outerwear that she never uses because if you,
You know-
wear the outerwear, people can't see your guns.
You know what? Shy wants to find a magic item that is a skirt of pockets.
Don't we all?
God, don't we all?
Oh my god, Jess!
Yeah.
Please stop taking my lines.
All right. So heading out, Bruce is swimming your way, but you know his path.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Follow him and go back.
All right, round 2. Let's see if the bedroom's still empty.
Surprise, it's not.
Of course not.
But
Wow.
we're prepared now.
This time, there is an elven woman with white hair, brown skin, and blue-green eyes reading a book. As soon as you enter and she sees you, she just says, no, chugs a purple vial, and it turns into the massive creature that attacked your ship. It is small in this room, so she seems a bit crowded. The dogs all start barking at her sides.
Oh, the dogs are also there, okay.
The dogs are also here. What do you do?
Toast barks back.
You know, we could just leave.
Did she say no in common?
Yes.
Like,
We just leave and just
Yeah.
like back out of the room. What happens?
Oh, it's just like can't we just run for? Yeah, Shy just kind of like sighs. And it's just like, can't we just leave?
Are we not streaming anymore? Sorry.
Oh, we should
It
be.
looks funky. Okay. I think it's just my channel. It just shows a black screen.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, mine's still fine.
There we are. Okay,
Alright.
sorry. It's just me.
Yeah, I like if she's just like no and turns into a thing, then I feel like Idara's reaction is probably to go like, wow, fucking rude. Like, you sunk our ship, asshole. We should be saying no to you.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna go great.
Can
That
Shy
like in a really aggressive tone, and it's a persuasion check. That's
can Shy's
beautiful.
can't we just leave comment help Idara?
Yes.
Yay, advantage. Cool. 6. I have low charisma and I'm doing my best.
There is that floating inspiration if you want to read it.
May
Try
I?
it one more
Please use
time.
it.
Do I?
Please.
Then I just re-roll. Like, I roll a third one, right? I don't get 2 more
Yeah.
rerolls. Okay.
No.
The good news is, statistically, that's a 2.
We just weren't meant to.
Yeah, I think something about calling something about opening with calling her an asshole didn't pan out.
It's like this is Shy and Idara being the lowest charismatic characters, trying to
I mean-
persuade someone.
Victoria also has real bad charisma.
Yeah, we as a party are pretty uncharismatic tieflings. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
so the 3 of us are
Yeah.
just like, this. What? No, you know.
It's like Shy's just exasperated and annoyed and doesn't really come across as sympathetic at all, and Idara's just like asshole.
So, the creature roars at you, and some of the death dogs also bork. Seeing them, you see that they are still injured from Vittori and Shy's earlier attacks. And they are oozing black blood.
Blah.
Question: is this room by any chance dry?
It's partially flooded.
Nope. Ahem. Sorry, Mysterious. Going to have to wait till next episode.
Oh no. Yeah, bad episode to introduce your paper dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like knee-high water. And the
No.
part that they're up on is not wet. But yeah.
No, not risking my dragon.
Okay. What do you do?
Well,
You know-
that didn't work, sir, and I don't think we're that interested in fighting her, so we're kind of at an impasse, really.
I mean,
Give
I'll
me-
fight her.
I mean, if she's still damaged, then, like, I didn't, like, waste my lightning arrow, but also I feel like, from a meta standpoint of this being uncaged, I don't think, like, killing her is the right way to go either,
Yeah.
so it's...
Just give you a what?
You can give me a vibe check on her.
Insight?
Is that just insight?
Absolutely. Oh my god.
That's an 11.
I got an 8. I rolled another 2, but I actually have a bonus
Did
to
I
this
do
one.
insight as well?
Yeah.
Right.
Shy, please save us.
That's an 18.
Yay!
Hey.
Hi. You can tell that she is hesitant to attack and is more concerned for her dogs and trying to frighten you away.
Understandable.
That's fair.
She might be open to conversation if you could give her a reason to.
We tried.
It's like at that, guy's probably going to like grab both Itara and Vittori's shoulders and just calm down. Like
The angry people love it when you tell them to calm down. That's
She's the one
like,
who turned
no,
into a monster. What
no,
the
no,
fuck?
no. It's just like she's talking to Idara and Vittori at this point. She's just like, let's not do anything rash here. I think perhaps we should apologize for hurting her pets.
I have done nothing
And
wrong.
Idara, if Crouton was hurt, what would you do?
I didn't hurt her dog, though. I went straight into the whirlpool. I have done nothing wrong. I am a victim.
Okay.
Of
But
her
you're part
prejudice.
of the...
You
Idara?
killed her elemental.
That's not her elemental.
No,
that
wait,
was
that
just
was
around.
Victoria.
Yeah, I got punched by her elemental, actually. She should apologize to me.
Okay, new plan. Idara, you don't say anything right now, okay? Vittori, I think you and I should probably apologize for hurting her pets, and maybe if we head slowly towards the stairs, we can just leave and promise not to come back here.
True. Yeah, that makes sense. I was also thinking about if there was a way we could get like Crouton or Toast to help like smooth things over with their dogs, but I'm not sure like if any of them share a language.
Crouton in
Death
abyssal.
dogs. Don't have a language. They just speak dog.
Toast box.
Okay, so do you apologize?
Well, Shy's going
I
to
guess
start by
we have
apologizing.
no other way forward.
Obviously not. I have done nothing wrong.
Welcome
Like, Adara,
to
Adara,
the
you're not
Threes
saying
don't know how to
anything.
apologize.
We all realized
Because
it.
when
I don't like I after like the initial burst of like what the fuck no, I do like calm down and like let them do their thing. To be clear, I'm not actively trying to sabotage this.
thank God.
The heads stop whirling around, as do the tentacles. And
Spending so long like arguing amongst each other that like all tension in the room is just like awkward now.
Yeah, it's just like we're arguing more with each other than being aggressive, so it kind of like starts
like
to
waiting.
diffuse. We are terribly sorry for intruding and for harming your pet. It was a mistake, and if you just let us leave now, we will never come back here.
She shrinks down into looking like a nymph that you saw on the walls again. Crouches down and hugs her dogs close to her.
Box again.
Looking at the three of you, she says, well, you let my maidens live, but you left Bruce alone. Thank you for apologizing for hurting my babies. I believe you have things that are mine.
Yeah, here's the thing. Maybe it's just because we've been doing Uncaged for this long, but we were going through those rooms, like grabbing those things, and like especially like I think the big chest with like 8,000 gold, I was like, this does not feel like something that this adventure would let us keep.
Yeah, you have to earn your treasure.
So I feel like from a meta level, I was already expecting this. I'm not sure how much of that carries over to Vittori. But also she's been doing this for a while as well, so...
You can haggle for the treasure.
I'll haggle.
I think Shy would haggle for the plants. She's just like, could I keep any of these for my studies? Are there any of these that I absolutely cannot keep?
Since you've asked, you may keep all of the magic items and the plant life, but not. No, you may keep even the enchanted one. Said if you return my wealth, I will even give you 1 vial of my potion. On one condition. You continue to spread the word of the vicious monster that lives here and warn everyone from coming this way. I want to be left alone.
Understandable.
Okay, but that
And
does raise a question I've been thinking about this whole time. If you wanted everyone to leave this place alone, why did the Maelstrom bring us here? Because it was never our intention to come. Well, I guess we were told about this palace and we were interested in that way, but I don't think we would have traveled down to the palace if the Maelstrom hadn't appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking there are 2 ways in.
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, a lot of people wouldn't have survived the Maelstrom portion in order to actually.
Not with the corpses, yeah, that's true.
The Maelstrom is there to protect me and my home from unwanted advances. For the most part, I can scare away those who enter from the rocks. And she looks up the stairs.
Right.
It's those at the Maelstrom, those who survive the Maelstrom, usually do not survive the fall. You are an exception. You
That
must
makes
be
sense.
very strong indeed.
1 to 20.
Yeah.
But if you can get here, that means others can.
Yeah. Also, if we start spreading rumors that there's just something really big and scary out here, I feel like the visitors you're gonna get are gonna be looking for a fight.
Stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. More equipped to deal with a monster.
The thing is,
Monster
if we also spread that there's nothing else of interest over here, that
Yeah.
might be more persuasive.
Yeah, we might not have come this way if it wasn't for the rumor of the Lost Palace.
I was coming basically in the interest of researching a supposedly lost civilization. Which this is not what I was
place
expecting.
that was, already still being inhabited.
I mean, if we tell people we made it and we got stuff from it, I feel like more people are gonna try to come and get things from it too, if it has, like, cultural value.
But if we say that there's nothing of interest over here, as well as a large monster that will probably kill you, then...
I say we spread the story of, we went there, it sucked, absolutely not worth it, 0 out of 10 on Yelp. There were some shitty rocks, and we found one thing that used to be a magic item, doesn't even work anymore. And just start spreading that rumor.
Sorry, like Paper Tigress, this area has radiation. It causes infertility of pustules.
We just start showing people a drawing of, like, the elephant's foot, and we're like, don't go here.
We draw us a triangle on the map around this area and say that any ships that entered this mysteriously vanished and are never heard from again.
Perfect. Yeah, I do think telling people we went and it was boring is probably the best way to actually keep people away.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I don't welcome the intrusion into my home.
No.
Thank you for steering others away.
We didn't want to be here either.
Yeah, I am sorry about that. My curiosity can get the better of me sometimes, and this was not... This isn't the kind of situation that I like to be embroiled in.
Upstairs with me. Heading up the stairs, if you follow, you see the black rocks. And you can swim to them. But below, you see hundreds and hundreds of shipwrecks below.
Damn.
No wonder she has 8,000 gold.
Which one is yours?
Oh, the second wind? I think it's, there.
Yeah, we were on it for like 12 hours. I do not remember what it looked like.
Yeah.
She casts a hand out into the water, and the boat rises and reforms.
Oh, that's really handy.
And raises.
And also, I think
up.
all the crew. How's the crew looking?
Yeah, can you bring the crew back too?
No, the crew's not gonna.
That's beyond my
All right.
interests. Safe journeys. I will not see you again.
Of course.
Thank you.
And she heads down the stairs. And you can swim out to the second wind.
Shy's gonna be like, hey, Do we want to swim, or do we want me to just, get us over there?
Sure, yeah. Sounds easier than trying to climb up the
mean-
outside of the boat.
I mean, Vittori's fine either way, because as she has demonstrated before, like, climbing up the side of a boat is, like, fine for her now.
Yeah, boots of spider climb. I'll just walk up the side of the boat. But also, I want
So-
Shy to have her fun thing. So, Shy, you should save us the struggle.
Hey, windwalk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, Dante is done with water.
Oh, that's fair.
And you see that
we get onto the ship and, like, Toast just, like, does that dog thing of,
Oh,
like,
no.
shaking.
and you see that the glimmering still water. And even though you know that you had just been there, you can't see below it.
Interesting.
It's like it's a magically disguised barrier.
Ooh.
You stand on the remade second wind, empty of bodies.
Nice. We have a ship now, I guess.
I'm
I
thinking
guess.
we should possibly change the ship name
Absolutely
to
not.
dispel any rumors of the crew.
It's called the Obra Dinn now.
No!
That game.
Oh, but I like the name.
Second
Fine.
one is maybe it's a third wind now.
It's like the thing is, if we call it the third wind, or if we keep the name second wind, all we're going to do is spread more rumors, and we're never going to be able to find a ship to carry us ever again. But we have a ship now.
Yeah, we just need crew
Technically.
willing to put up with us.
We'll never find a
Yeah.
crew
No.
that will
Or
put
maybe
up with
we
us.
just learn how to sail a ship.
You do have that blessing of the Merqueen that you
Yeah,
didn't use.
I was just
that was a
thinking
blessing
about it.
Azeroth.
Just like, does any of the things in that blessing help us? Because I know there's proficiency in water vehicles there, I think. But it's
Yep.
just a matter of rolling right.
Shy's divine ability gives her proficiency in anything she wants. So
Nice.
Ooh.
yeah, she can be proficient.
I think I'm gonna roll for Blessing of Atarat anyway, just because, might as well. No harm comes out of it.
Okay.
Same. I'm gonna roll as well. Just tell me what I get. Do I roll
I got
D100?
a 46, and 46 is that's like what I got last time. Neutral evil sea creatures are unable to attack the caster for 8 hours.
Oh, no.
And man, imagine if I got. I guess that she wouldn't be neutral or evil. She might have been good, but like.
I got
Imagine if we got that before this adventure started, and then it just like this adventure could not happen. Really.
Neutral or evil?
Yeah.
Hear me out
But
on
yeah,
a ship
Victoria
name.
just has that.
I got an
on her for
87. What does
that's
that
8
do?
hours. That does not help her in any other way. But if either of you would like to use your blessing to see what you roll.
I got an 87.
I got a 97.
87. The speed of a water vehicle doubled for 4 hours for the caster's current vehicle.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
What's 97?
Yeah, what was yours, Adara?
97.
97. A pod of dolphins, whales, or merfolk appear and aid the caster for 4 hours.
Can they push the boat?
They can give us directions.
So-
Yeah.
I want to hook the boat up to dolphins.
So going
yeah.
super duper fast, you harness some dolphins and fly through the water.
We say, we're duchesses! And then the creature's like, hell yeah, you are!
Oh my god, the
Zoom
ship
through
name, the
water.
Flying Duchesses.
Nothing ever went wrong with a flying Dutch
Yeah,
ship.
that's a great name for the.
It's completely different.
Nothing ever would go wrong for
I was gonna say
Flying
Three's
Duchess.
Company,
Awesome.
but this is way better.
You dock at the coast of Epridian in half the time that it would have taken you.
I hope you didn't have another adventure planned, Jess.
And the dolphins do a flipper dance when you arrive.
Aw.
And as you dock, you see some sailors eyeing you. Like, Dolphins, huh?
Yeah? Got a problem with that?
Dolphins.
Yeah?
Is that how you heard that ship with just 3 of you?
Yeah.
And then you see some of them making
Yeah.
warning signs like 3 tieflings on a ship.
What the fuck?
Here we go again.
Well, it's, no other ship would take us, so we just got our own, and we had Dolphins assist.
Yeah.
So, you came from those waters. Did you make it through the Maelstrom?
Yeah, we did. It
Yes.
sucked. It was incredibly
Yeah.
underwhelming.
I mean, first off, we almost wrecked the ship,
Well, yeah,
but
that too.
we didn't.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
almost wrecked the ship. That's why we don't have a crew anymore, is because they all died. And then when we tried to
Yeah.
actually explore and look for, like, this lost kingdom or whatever, like, it was just some fucking rocks.
Well, what
Yeah.
about the lost palace filled with ancient treasures?
Did you not hear what I
there
literally
were
just
just
said?
rocks.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. There's nothing there. Nothing of value.
You see one of them.
And
just go,
like,
man,
And certainly not worth wrecking a ship, which we almost did.
yeah, it's like, I would not do that again.
I can't stress enough that our
And
entire
I would
crew
not
died
wish
for
it upon
nothing.
anyone else. Yeah.
man, I knew all that Maelstrom shit was old wives' tales and sea folk. They got seaweed in their ears and gulls in their nose.
It's one of the things that, like, someone brings up and then, like, more people talk about and then they talk it up more than it actually is. So that, like, it can't possibly hold up to anyone's expectations.
But did you see the beast? The great beast?
We
ship
saw
devouring
a
The tieflings
big,
confer.
huge whirlpool
It's like, are we
that
talking
almost
about the
destroyed
beast?
our ship.
We're not talking about the beast, right? We agreed we're not. No beast?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we're not talking about these.
Well, it's just like there could have been a beast. We were more concerned with the whirlpool that was about to destroy our ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good you survived then.
Yeah.
I mean, we're standing here, aren't we?
Well, welcome to Apridius.
Hey, we did it.
Yay.
And that was Beneath the Maelstrom by Christine Provis from Uncaged, Volume 2. Hey, we've got a winner. Let's roll down dice. Hey, congrats, Paper Tigress!
Yay! Good job, Paper Tigress.
Whisper us or message us on Twitter your email address, and we will tell Legendary Pants, and they will send you some dice. Congratulations!
Yeah.
And for anyone else
And
who, oh, sorry.
oh, go ahead.
For anyone else who didn't win and wants some free dice, we have a giveaway going on Twitter. So find our Threeflings Twitter at Threeflings on Twitter and
I will
retweet
post
that.
the giveaway.
I don't know if you
I
know,
will-
but it's twitter.com/Threeflings is where you can find the Threeflings Twitter account, where the Threeflings Twitter giveaway is being held on Twitter. So,
The poison for Cusco.
There's the giveaway.
Poison.
Enter the giveaway and tell us who like your favorite guest is and all of that stuff.
the dice
Hey,
designed specifically
let's-
to kill Cusco.
Let's see where you can meet these wonderful people. Starting with Adara. Who are you in real life? Oh my gosh, thanks for the raid!
Hey, thanks for the raid!
We are doing our
We were
goodbye.
right about to end this. I'm sorry.
No,
but
this is
thank you
great.
so
For
much.
once, we're the people being raided as we leave, instead of doing the raid as someone leaves.
Yeah, that's true.
thanks for the
but
raid,
what if
everyone.
we raid into someone and they're about to leave as well? So it's like a cascading effect.
Yeah, is this the command? Yeah, cool. This is our deal, so follow if you want to find out what we're doing next week. But, I'm going to be all over the internet, and you can find me mostly on Twitter, where I draw art. Because I'm an illustrator, I'm also running the Uncaged Goddesses book, so keep an eye out on Twitter for that if you want to see a lot more Tier 4 stuff, where we stop messing with monsters and we go straight for the gods. That's not a good tagline. Everyone forget that. I'll have a better tagline next week. Goodbye.
No, I like it. I like it. Shy, who are you and where can we find you in the real life?
Hi, I am Zan Larson, and on Twitter and Instagram, I am known as Pale White Rabbit. And I do a lot of art things. I'm an illustrator, same as going to be. And I actually have an online store, so you can buy art stuff. I have a lot of prints on there. Uh, Basically, dragons, mythological creatures, and unicorn bunnies, and bunny cryptids and teacups.
Hey, Vittori, who are you in the real life? Where can we find you?
Hello, in the real life, I am Draz. You can find me on Twitter at Drazillion, where I do a bunch of stuff from like posting art to like posting tabletop RPGs I make or like projects I'm involved in. And you can also find me vibing in the Threeflings Patreon Discord, which you can be in if you join our Patreon.
Speaking of Patreon, we're about to go shoot that behind the scenes video. Oh, and I'm Jess. You know who I am. This is my channel. You can find me. There's links below. But hey, join us next week. We appreciate you every Friday that you're here, because we're here every Friday too. Next week, we are playing Dragon Reborn by Phil Allison from Uncaged Volume 4. So that sounds fun. Let's see what's going on the coast of Prius. And let's go raid Super Dylan. Have a great night, everybody. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.